I was hoping that, oh my God, Mia Khalifa.
That bitch.
Like, Solid, nobody wants you. You'll be fine.
I had problems with her once she started like trying to shame other porn stars. Like, bitch, you did it too. It's all good. If you want to sit here and say you made a mistake, fine.
Yeah, she was making a mistake because she couldn't get no more money out of it. But I'm sure that she would have been still okay with it if she was getting the right, the right response to it. But nobody cared. Like, Shawty, you knew what you were doing. You knew, every time you put one of the big old jokers in your mouth, man, you knew exactly what you was doing. After they shoot the nut down your throat, then you want to call.
Had that moment of clarity.
Yeah. Oh my God, what am I doing? Oh my God. Like, you idiot. You knew what the fuck you were doing. You know exactly what you were doing. And now, like, nobody wants to date me. Nobody wants, no. I don't want to go back and reference my woman on fucking Pornhub. Oh, man, I'm tired of my videos watching me and my girl going at it. Let me watch her and some other else go at it. Let me go to Pornhub and pull her up. Let me go to OnlyFans. Let me go.
She's got better ones.
Yeah. Hey, babe, come here real quick. I want to show.
Where's that one video where the guy made you squirt?
Yeah. Hey, can you suck me like you do that right there? You don't do that right there. Well, that was back in my old days. Bitch. No.
You be as enthusiastic as you were in this scene.
I was getting paid for it. It was a scene. Now it was fake. Well, can action?
It was fake. It wasn't no dildo in your mouth.
Yeah, man, please. But you know what? I've had that before. It was a chick that I knew from high school. Am I spelling it wrong? How do you spell Rev? REV, right?
Yeah.
Rev 4. Anyway.
Oh, are you talking about no, it's RAV. If you're talking about the RAV4.
Oh, thank you.
RAV. Thought you was looking up Rev Run.
No. That's probably why the whole time.
Shitty cars. And that's how they looked back then when they got them. Them pieces of shit.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah,
oh my God.
The most historic moment in music history for TLC. We are broke as broke can be. This is like, yeah, bro, like they got on because they were like, how does it feel for you to be selling all these records? And they like,
most people in the music industry get their money from the road.
Yeah.
Like them records and everything, it's like the records sold is just paying the record company back.
But that's the thing, though. That's the thing. If you don't budget that advance out, you can be fucked. You getting in there, especially that's why, like back in the day, it used to be like older cats being in like the music industry. It wasn't young. It's all this lollipop young stuff has just come along like a couple of decades. But these kids don't be knowing what they signing.
And that's why. Like, you get some kids in there, they don't know what the fuck they're signing. Like you said, that's more money for the industry.
Yeah, you hit 18, but you can sign any contract you want. So they're going to try to get you to hurry up and sign that contract. I'm going to go to the internet.
It's funny too, like, I don't know if it's off topic or not, but I don't know what the fuck Baby was doing. Or Birdman. I don't know what he was doing, but he ended up in a whole bunch of trouble.
When?
A couple of times for not paying people.
Oh yeah.
Not like, I mean, he was a fucking snaky fuck from what it sounded like.
All of them are. Every last one of them are. No matter who you talk about, they have somebody in a fucked up contract. All of them will fuck you if you let them. Now, if they want you, they'll give you a good deal after they try to fuck you. But they're going to have to, they try first. They're going to try you first. There's going to be some that's going to be so happy to just sign a contract that they just not even going to read it, go over it, get a lawyer to look at it, nothing. They're just going to just go right out there, sign it, and just be like, I made it. Then next thing you know, when they start seeing that they ain't getting shit and they still stay in the same projects, then they go and ask like, hey, what's up with my money? Oh, now you decide to ask about your money? Well, let me tell you.
That's why, you know who was a fucking G about it? It was fucking 50.
Well, yeah. You know,
they tried to offer him like a whole bunch of money and he was like, nah, we'll keep going.
Yeah. He already like, oh man, you were little. You don't remember the 50. Like 50 took over everything.
Well, at what point are you talking? The Get Rich or Die Trying or before that?
No, during his mixtape eras.
I see. I don't know that.
Right. Like during his mixtape eras, like everybody heard of 50. I'm in Georgia. You heard about 50 Cent.
I didn't know about 50 until Get Rich or Die Trying.
Because like I said, they didn't have the internet, but they had like mixtape videos.
Isn't it crazy how powerful like just that word of mouth type shit was back then?
Yeah. And then he was the first one. Him and, you know, the two people that made that shit hot in the 90s, because they've been battling, but like in the late 90s, when Pastor Troy went after Master P, and when 50 Cent went after New York. You ever see those clips to where it was like Jay-Z told everybody at Rockefeller, like, you better put all your music out right now because 50's coming.
I never heard of that.
Exactly his exact words.
Jesus.
He was like, y'all better flood the streets with music because 50's coming. And 50's going to run the summer for a couple of summers. It's going to be a drought. And when 50 came out, bruh, like that was a new sound for us back then. I could hustle, but you think you were gangster, but you never pop nothing. You think, well, come on.
That's a good song too, yeah.
Back then, bro, like I'm like, you just gotta think about it, bro. I think I'm 21, 20, something in there. But
so if you were 21, I'm 11. I wasn't hearing 50's mixtapes.
Like, yeah, no.
I was listening to fucking...
No. Not living with the household you
I
were
was
living
plotting
in.
The school shooters with Nirvana.
Man, it was a crazy era, boy. And I remember when he used to go, I was watching the video of 50 Cent was talking about him meeting Jay-Z. And, you know, he's already done made all these diss songs about Jay-Z and shit, right? And like him and Jay-Z were going at it pretty, you know, not too hard. They just had some words. And so I think it's Summer Jam. Don't quote me, but I think it was Summer Jam. To where they met each other. And Jay-Z basically was like, I fuck with your shit. He was like, but you know, I can't let you get away with that. You know what I'm saying? The next thing you know, Jay-Z went on stage, and that's when Jay-Z did his famous quote of, he was like, I'm all about $1. What the fuck is 50 Cent?
Yeah.
And 50 Cent in the back like, God damn, I didn't know he was going to do it that quick. He was like, but I was so excited to know that many people knew who the fuck 50 Cent was. And I was like, I bet that shit was raw. Like, you got the hottest rapper in New York to say, who the fuck is 50 Cent? Well, everybody's going to try to go and look who the fuck 50 Cent is now. And so, yeah, it was a long summer. Long summer.
Beefs were different back then between rappers. Like, it was almost like it was real, but like, it was like, I don't know.
Beefs back then were like, I don't want to say pure music.
That's a good way of putting it, though.
It would go, sometimes it would go outside of the music, but the boxing ring was the music. So, like, you couldn't drop your location. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Like, you had to hear my shit on the radio. So, to hear some of those beefs was real cool back in the day. Like, I remember I fed into this shit. This is show you how gullible my dumb ass was. I didn't I ended up liking 666 Mafia more later on. But when Bone came out with Crossroads, you know, it's Meet Me at the Crossroads, that's when I started liking Bone Thugs and Harmony a whole bunch. And so, you know, Bone was beefing with 666. I was like, man, fuck 666, man. Nobody listened to 666. And then I started feeling guilty because they started coming out with, oh, not that the mama to bitches the 9 inches, ass and titties. I'm like, oh my God, I like this shit. I was like, man, I'm sorry, Bone. I'm sorry.
You gotta listen to it in secret.
On some scissor. Sipping on some scissor. Like, bro, like,
how could you not like 3-6? It's like, oh,
slide
fuck.
on my knobs like corn on the cob.
Check in with me
and do your job. Lay on the bed. And man, like, bro, I can quote a lot of both, but it was so funny how like I flipped so quick. I still like listening to both of them, but you felt a part of the beef is what I'm trying to get at. I fucking hated Jay-Z and didn't even know why. Because I loved Nas. I loved fucking Nas. Like growing up, I ruled the world. I know you don't remember that shit because I had to be like 11. So you had to be like, what? Oh shit! Hold on. When did that come out, bro? You had to be a baby.
The beefs that I remember that I like took sides in was the number one was between Jeezy and Gucci Mane.
I remember that.
And I was Jeezy for the longest. I didn't listen to Gucci for the longest. And then once I finally did, I was like, oh my God. Like, I can see why Jeezy was so mad. Like, Gucci is the shit.
You know, Gucci had that goofy flow. And Jeezy was trying to be this extra hard ass guy. And it used to be so funny because, you know, wasn't that come out with some goofy ass Zaytoven beats? You know what's funny? I know Zay. Well, I don't know him. But I've seen him a couple times because he used to live in my cousin's neighborhood, Jason.
Yeah.
He used to live in Jason's neighborhood. So I be like, damn, I wish I would have known that shit when I was young, that this motherfucker was going to grow up and be something. I would have been like, hey man, you make me a couple beats. But he was, he was younger than me. Now I'm trying to see that's because I'm on YouTube. That's why. You're trying to see what year it came
out. That was me when the whole fucking Nas and Jay-Z beef was going on.
Yeah, you had to be young because I was like 18, 19. What did I do? Oh, there we go. $1996.
I was 4 when that came out. Or wait, listen. Yeah, I was 4 when I came out.
Have you ever heard this song?
Nah.
It's
If I wrote, yeah, I've heard that.
I was about to say that's a hard as Nas song, man. This is when I started liking Nas, when I first heard this song. Cause like he was speaking on some, like I've always been on, like my mom grew me, like I grew up in Gwinnett. So I used to see, you know, other races living better than us. And this is when I started to notice the difference between black and white, especially in the 80s and 90s. So in the 90s, I'm starting to like really like look at what's going on. And then you start hearing songs like Nas. He's not talking about a whole bunch of drug dealing. He has songs like that, but he's talking about like cultural empowerment. So it's like, if I ruled the world, imagine that. I would free all my sons. I love them, baby. Black diamonds and pearls. You know, like, you didn't hear that shit. You heard, man, kill that nigga, fuck that bitch. You know. So when I heard that, I was like, man, fuck all these rappers, bro. This dude is spitting. But then he came out with Ether.
Yeah.
I was like, God damn.
He said, fuck all that.
Didn't fuck Jay-Z. What's up, niggas? Well, you, what? Brilliant, fuck Jay-Z. You been on my dick, nigga. You love my style. And I was like, whoa. I was like, yeah. I hit play again, let that mug go. I was like, damn. Who else had a good beef?
Ice Cube and was it with Eazy-E or was it with the whole NWA?
It was with
it was with Eazy, right?
It was with NWA. He left NWA to go to Death Row.
No Vaseline by Ice Cube was a good fucking diss. A good fucking diss song.
Yeah, because he went by himself. He went by himself. It was Dre that ended up going to Death Row. But what's the name didn't go to nobody. Ice Cube went solo.
Yeah, he did his own thing.
All right.
No Vaseline was a cold fucking diss track. He fucking went in.
Hell yeah. You know, but they deserved that shit.
Yeah.
Because they were getting fucked. And the funny thing is they were acting baffled after they heard the song. Like, what does he mean? He means that this record label and Eazy-E's putting this rod so far up your stupid ass that your tongue look like a pole.
It's another good one. T.I., Lil Flip. That was a little bit earlier. That was more my time.
Still my time.
Well, yeah, everything. Pharaoh and Moses was.
I'm telling you, damn, boy. He's like, you know, it's my turn, your old ass. Like, bro, get out of here. One decade separates each other. Fucking. It's easy like Sunday morning. That wasn't my time, okay? I was there with you. But I like that. I like the Lil Flip beef, but Lil Flip never.
T.I. won that straight out.
T.I. won all his battles except when he tried to go at Ludacris. Ludacris ate his ass alive.
I remember hearing about that one.
You never heard that shit?
I know that it was something like T.I. recorded a verse and then Ludacris went in after him and recorded a verse or some shit like that. I could be wrong.
That is the saying. That is what they say, but that happens. When I used to record, a lot of times I would hear a song and go back and do it. But they was like, well, if you was worried about that, you should have went hard the first time around, right? That's how I feel as a rapper. If you was worried about, you should have went harder. Cause you let Ludacris murder the shit out your dumb ass. Ludacris murdered you. And I love both of them. Mm-hmm. So stay the TIP off of my
TIP off my dick.
You said you never heard it before though.
I've heard bits and pieces.
Oh my goodness. We going. Stay off the TIP of my dick.
I heard about it's been forever, but I used to watch that show Beef they had on BET.
I still watch it. It's on
YouTube.
What is it on? It's either on not YouTube. I be watching it on Tubi, either Tubi or Netflix. One of the two, not Netflix. Hulu. Yeah. We're gonna skip past everything. We're just gonna go straight to Ludacris' verse. Cause we already know T.I.'s verse was half-assed. He really half-assed it. I think he could have did better.
But he didn't know he was gonna get fucking dissed. Or did he?
He was dissing Ludacris. That's why I said
Ludacris said, I done had it. Let me set the record straight right now.
Because straight up, because you would hear all the disses. And everybody knew who Ludacris was. Mm-hmm. But everybody like, oh my God, bro, you're so young. You don't know. So, Ludacris was a DJ at in Atlanta for, I think it was either V103 or another station. I think it was V103. But his name used to be Chris Lover. So like you'll hear like when the radio show come on, they always have like a thing and be like, wrote it in your caddy, Chris Lover and Poon Daddy. So it used to be Ludacris and another guy named Poon Daddy. And nobody knew that he was going to be a fucking rapper. But out of nowhere, he comes out with that, let me touch it, let me feel it, let me grab it, that rabbit. And this is during Freaknik. He's talking about grabbing a pussy before Donald Trump is. Let me touch it.
He should have been the president.
Let me feel it. But everything that like he's very gimmicky. So out of nowhere, we know he's a DJ at the radio station. We hear him every day on the radio. And then out of nowhere, on a summertime, you hear this. You're like, who the hell is this? Ludacris. Who the hell is Ludacris? We don't know who's Ludacris. Nobody knows who Ludacris is. Then next thing you know, it was like Chris Lover is now Ludacris with his new album out. We're like, this Chris Lover. But everybody be like,
no one knew he had it in him.
No. Don't play your hate. But he was gimmicky. He wasn't trying to be gangster nothing. He was just, and it did help him that he had what's his name? Timbaland on his first major song too. So he had Timbaland.
It didn't help him?
It did help him.
Oh, okay.
He had Timbaland's beat with his lyrics. So
that dude had an illustrious career as a fucking rap artist.
Oh, yeah.
He made some great songs.
Mm-hmm.
What was the one album?
Please don't say Chicken and Beer.
That's what I was just about to say. I was about to say Beer and Chicken. That's a good album. Oh no, but there was another one, or maybe What's the one that had blueberry yum yum?
Word of mouth.
It might be that one.
Word of mouth didn't have blueberry yum yum. What you just said had blueberry yum yum.
Chicken and Beer.
Mm-hmm.
That was a good album.
Mine was more word of mouth.
I don't remember that one too much.
Yeah, you was a baby.
What are you gonna do?
Word of mouth had I wanna move out. Roll out.
Roll out, my honey, roll out.
Yeah.
You can stop that.
My homies. Bro, like I shouted. Where you get that platinum again with them with them diamonds in it? Where you get that platinum? It must be bigger than hips, spread the lips, and like you didn't hear that, bro, back then. Like that's why I like the originality that artists had back in the day.
Probably one of the best beefs, going back to the whole beef thing, was 50 Cent in the Game.
Yeah, really?
That was a good one in my time. That was a big one. It's still going on. Like it's still happening. Game can't get over it.
I guess because it's subtle. Because it's pretty subtle, and then the Game to me, he tries too hard. Like
he is a try hard.
Yeah, like what was that? What was the album that he did that was supposed to be going after Eminem?
Oh God, it was his most recent album, and he released some like 9-minute fucking diatribe,
right?
Of like it was garbage. It was absolute garbage. And Eminem did what I was hoping he would do.
Not say
he
shit.
Didn't say a goddamn thing about it.
Yeah, because it wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth it. Nothing that he had put out of 9 minutes equaled shit. Didn't equal 1 second of legendary status.
But Game did have one diss track back in the day though, like when he did that, what was it 300 miles and running, where he dissed the entire G Unit and everything. That was a good fucking song.
Yeah, but
it was a long one. It was like a 30-minute song. Yeah, but you'd have to really be a diehard fan.
That's what I was just about to say. Like I'm not invested to listen to that shit, to be like, I want to hear, I'm on the edge of my seat. Now, like if it was R. Kelly with Escaping the Closet, Trapped in the Closet, like that had me on the edge of my seat, and that's the only long song that I want to hear.
That shit was hilarious, dude. That shit was the funniest fucking thing. Cause like I watched that shit too. I remember watching BT and like they would release like some music videos of it, but I never watched the whole thing.
I'm stuck in the closet. She's coming in the closet. She's now in the closet. Like, man, nigga. How long is
I've been
this
dealing with these bitches.
Yeah.
Now I open the cabinet and what comes out? A midget.
And what's crazy is I remember back then everybody was like, he's genius. I'm like, bro, he is in the studio. He's probably retarded. High as fuck. In the studio, high as hell, creating some shit, and y'all are loving this shit. So he's like, boy, I gotta keep going. Man, make climbing out the closet 7 through 9 now. They can't get enough. I came out the closet. I ate me some cereal. Like, nigga, I don't care.
I'm wiping my mouth.
I stopped caring after the third one. God, dog, bro, you still going?
He was trying to make a whole soap opera.
He did. Yeah. It was long enough. It was long enough to be damn near a movie. Like, bro, I don't want to. Oh, again. I was riding home and I was just hearing on the phone and I said, huh? She said, when? I said, now. He said, no. I said, yes. She said, why? I said, I don't know. Oh my God.
I said, open the door. She said, no. I said, open the door, bitch. She said, okay.
Right. But I don't want to hear all that shit. Nah, that it was cool back in the day. Like I said, when shit's new, it's exciting. But that's only when it's new. That shit, now that I hear that shit, like what, 10, 11, 12, 13 years, 14 years, however long later.
What the fuck were we thinking?
Right. I think that, man, listen, Linda. I think that all the time. I think that I listen to some of the, like, have you ever heard the Silk the Shocker song? It ain't my fault. It ain't my fault. Man, we used to wait for them to come out with stupid songs, man. Like Master P was the first one that kept on just dropping songs after songs after songs. It didn't matter who he had on his label. He was dropping the Mia X coming out today. Silk the Shocker's coming out tomorrow. Masterpiece coming out the next day. Mystical's coming out the next day. You were like, God damn, okay, well, okay, now I got to get the Mystical album. Oh shit, now I got to get the Fiend album. There was an end. Like he did it before Steve Jobs.
Yeah, I remember that. That was before my time.
Yeah, because I was in ninth grade. I remember I was in ninth grade when that shit happened. So your ass was in first, kindergarten, pre-K, one of those. I'm not my neighbor, and I was like, Silk the Shocker sucks at fucking rapping, man. Why are we still listening to this dude? Because he was Master P's brother.
I remember when Lil Jon and the East Side Boys were on top. Like, at least in the South. You had them two other dudes drinking out of gas cans.
Yeah. Quavo. Actually, damn, he was Quavo before Quavo.
They were the original Migos.
Quavo and Young Bo or something like that. Yeah. Lil Jon, Quavo, and Young Bo, if I'm not mistaken. All these guys.
When getting crunk was, they had an energy drink too. I had it one time too. Crunk juice.
That bullshit. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
It wasn't that bad.
It wasn't that good either. That shit sucked. That you know what? They all be tasting the same to me, to be honest. I remember this album looked like this. It was like you wanted to buy it because it didn't look like the other CD cases. You see how cheaply this shit sounds? But we fiend for this shit.
It was fucking top of the line back in the day.
Yeah, in the 90s.
Charge it to the game.
Okay, this is Mystical. You can't count Mystical. He actually doesn't sound that bad as you get older, I guess. It still sounds like shit, but not as bad as I thought.
It's about what you'd expect with an album artwork like that. Like, it's back in the day, like that's what it was.
Ghetto D, make them say, I remember we were little kids when that song came out. Make them say, na 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 na. Me and my cousin be like, hey, I'm gonna be Master P, you be Mystical. We gonna act. I'll be like, oh my God, we were doing TikTok shit before TikTok. Man, I am so, you ready? What is it? New Year's is approaching. 2023. What you got? What's your New Year's resolution?
I don't really have any. I hadn't thought about it since you asked. If I had to come up with one right now, it would be to keep doing what I'm doing, because I don't really think I'm getting too many terrible results from what I'm doing recently.
Okay.
To be honest with you, like, I have been the most content that I've been in a long time. Oh, look at that, Karen. There, another one. Damn. Boom, boom. Yeah, I've been really content lately. And I've been doing it all on myself. Or all by myself. And I'm happy about it. And it might just be horseshit, but it feels good. And
why you say it might be horseshit?
Because I tend to think that I can handle everything on my own. And maybe I could be getting better results by reaching out. And like, maybe if I got a therapist or something, like, I don't know. But I know that my results with therapists in the past have not been very fruitful. So I feel like I've gotten a lot more answers and a lot more results just by consulting myself.
I think it's good to have like outside opinions, but it's not so necessary that you.
Oh yeah,
you
I definitely
take that information in. Sometimes it just need an outside opinion, but yeah, it's not nothing wrong for you to like, I guess, what do you call it, like, counsel yourself through situations. I mean, that's how people used to do it back in the day before everything became so easy access.
On the Oregon Trail.
Yeah. Now it's, oh, I need, like, you sneeze the wrong way, I need to call my doctor. If you got a weird thought in your head, I need to schedule a time with my therapist. It's like, well, back in the day, you didn't have it that easy. So you had to learn how to deal with your emotions and deal with your problems by yourself and come up with solutions to your problems by yourself. Now it's just like, I don't want to be responsible for this stupid ass decision that I'm making. So I'd rather be like, well, my counselor told me that, well, my therapist told me that I should do this. Okay.
Yeah. It's like, really, after 3 sessions, your fucking therapist knows you.
But that's how I feel though. That's something that I feel very strongly about when it comes down to therapy. It's like, damn your story. You can tell a therapist anything. But that therapist can only give you so much, unless, like, you go to them once a week for an hour for like 10 years, because even an hour once a week, what's that? What, 52 hours? That's one day's worth. Not even, a day.
It's a little over a work week for us. It's nothing.
So
think of all the hours that we spend just in our own head.
I would prefer, like, that's why I guess, like, I like listening to like people like my grandmother and stuff like that, because I like to hear what they got to say. It's not that I'm 100% take what they got, but would you smash Fluffy? She has a cute face.
See her face.
No.
I mean, I guess I would fuck, but
I wouldn't even do that. It's a waste of my time, and I like eating cooch. I wouldn't put my face down there.
I wish I liked eating cooch. I don't like doing that. I mean, I'll do it, but I'm just like, oh, this is such a fucking chore.
I could be down there for hours.
I want to.
Like, I prefer it.
I feel so bad because I like getting my dick sucked, but I could get my dick sucked for hours. But going, I'm just like, I don't know.
Yeah, like literally,
I'm not a big fan of it. I like the fuck, and maybe I'm just being selfish.
It's something that when you said something, it was the last, like I forgot, was it Friday Night Rambles 3? When you was like, it's a pussy, fuck it, and I was like, God damn, you just sound like you just sucked the fun out of fucking, like, because foreplay is a big thing, and it's not just with me, but with women, they love foreplay.
Yeah, there's more ways than one to do foreplay. I would much rather like rub the pussy than like go down and lick on it. Okay. I'll do it.
But if you did a survey, you think that women are going to say that they want their pussy rubbed? I don't
know. If they probably want their pussy. It'd be like the same thing if I wanted a hand job or a blow job. Like, right. Yeah, of course I want my dick sucked.
I was looking like
I'm just saying, like I said, I'll do it. I don't mind, but I don't. It feels like a chore.
Oh, it's gonna be a chore.
And I'm not bad at it. I'm just like, my tongue gets tired. I'm like,
I want you to use my face as your chair. Just sit down and just relax and let me take care of you. Sit back and watch TV.
But now, see, like that's why, like, I'll eat ass like it's nothing. Like I'll spend hours eating ass, but pussy, I'm just like,
no, it doesn't matter. I've literally fell asleep. But I'd be so embarrassed about that. Boy, I'll be eating the pussy and I'll be down there so long, bro. Especially if I've been drinking. I'll be down there going at it. Going at it like a motherfucker, just blah, 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 blah. And then next thing you know, I find myself, you know how like you don't even notice that you fall asleep, you just notice yourself when you wake up. Man, I did that and I had Shawty looking down at me like, are you asleep? I was like, oh God. No, I'm not asleep. I was knocked out, then went back to sleep again. I was like, then she was like, I was like, my bad. Shit, when I was down there.
Yeah, they don't like that.
It was like, you bored? Like, no, I was sounding like I'm fucked up and I'm sleepy. I was trying to, get you straight. Shit, I'm about to fucking fall asleep now. Been down there so goddamn long. Oh, man. The nice taste of a good vajayjay. Tastes like strawberry shortcake. Yeah.
No, it does not.
Yeah, it all depends.
Shit tastes like pennies.
Pennies? You must have been eating some bloody pussy, goddamn. It tastes like
I have, yeah. I come up looking like Dracula sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Damn, girl, you 49? Well, that gotta be a lie.
Oh, damn.
That's a bad looking 49.
That's she looked like. You ever seen the movie The Shining?
Mm-mm.
Well, then this joke ain't gonna work. But she looked bad.
You know something that I never get right? Like, so right now, while I'm sitting here talking to Nick, I'm sitting here scrolling through Bumble, right? And I never get about these pages, right? And I'm looking at this page right here. And like this chick right here, right? Why in the world do females, when they're trying to take a picture to try to advertise themselves to men, take a picture with another man like they're on a date with another guy? Like this picture right here. Like, I barely see you. I see this motherfucker in your picture.
He should feel bad. He should feel real bad.
Why? Because he's the friend zone guy?
Because you know what he's trying to do? He's trying to be the Bumble guy that connects with her. That's why he took that picture. Let's take a picture together. Oh, sweet. And he's thinking, she's going to put me on her social media. Like, she's going to show me off. And he's on her Bumble account. He's friends, so he probably doesn't even know it.
He knows it. You know, guys that are friend zone know their friend zone.
You think so?
Yes. Yes. Guys that are friend zone know their friend zone. They try to stick around hoping that they can wear that person out, or they stick around because they hope that one day that you will see his true value or her true value.
But you know what the problem is they keep trying to friend their way into it. I think. Because once you're in the friend zone, the only option you have is to either leave or go, listen, I'm trying to fuck.
Oh, that's how we get it.
What the fuck else you got to lose? You want to be a picture on Bumble?
Yeah, I mean,
is that not humiliating? Why not put the bitch in a corner?
It look to me, it don't look humiliating. He looks like he is ecstatic
because he don't even know. He don't even know.
Well,
could you imagine creating a Bumble account and seeing your picture with the girl who is trying to find someone who you think that like you're, dude?
Nope.
Because let me tell you something else about this dude that we just saw in this picture. It looked like they were in like some type of bowling alley or some shit like that. Wherever the fuck they were, he paid for that.
Oof.
How much you want to bet he paid for that?
I'm sure he did. I'm sure he did.
So why not double down and just go, you know what? Either this is done or we need to fucking...
Or you need to give me
we can still be friends, but if we're going to keep doing this dynamic, you need to throw me some of that because this can't keep going on. You're making a fucking fool out of me.
But you know, the only thing they're going to hit you with is, well, I never asked you to. I could pay for my own meal. But it's after you paid for it, though.
That's fine. Pay for your own meal from now on.
If you say that, she just ain't gonna fuck with you no more.
That's fine too.
That's how they play it. That's how they gonna play it.
Sometimes you have to just flip the chessboard and start from scratch. And if it means you ain't got that bitch in your life no more, then you ain't got that bitch in your life no more.
You tell him that. He
ain't gonna hear it. He ain't gonna want to hear it.
Yeah, that guy that was in that picture does not look like he get Pinocchio on a normal basis.
He probably could, but he don't. He just pushes it all to the side and goes, "No, I love this girl," and he's fucking trying to make his best efforts to make that happen.
He can keep trying.
He's not. I'm not one of those guys who just goes around screwing girls left and right. I want to find the one. It's like, really? Well, you're focusing on the one who is looking for the one.
He's not screwing girls left and right because he can't get pussy left and right. If there's guys out there that could get pussy left and right, they're going to get it. The ones that can't get it on a normal basis, those are the ones that try to hurry up and get into relationships. That try to hurry up and get, into a quick marriage because they know that they can't get no, what do you call that? They can't get no consistent cooch. People that cannot get consistent cooch, they know they got to hold on to what they got.
There's people that think that there are ways to Like there are dudes who really actually go out there and say like, I'm looking for something more. Like, and it's other people who go out there and go, I'm going out there to get some pussy. People like the dude that we just saw, he ain't looking to go out and get no pussy. Because if he was, he wouldn't be with that bitch who was posting him on her fucking Bumble profile. There's no way. He's he's delusional. I don't know what he is. I don't know the guy. I mean, poor guy, but not poor guy. That's what I'm saying. I said poor guy, but not poor guy. Like he's just delusional. He's thinking that he can get more based off of, his, oh, I'm a good guy. Well, that's not enough. Stupid. Like, you ain't fucked yet?
No. No woman wants a good guy.
Exactly.
A good guy to them is a pushover,
A queer.
a gullible guy. Yeah, like they don't want that shit.
Excuse my conservative language.
But that's where they confuse people at. Women know that they don't want it, but they'll parade around with it and put it in the friend zone.
That's where you have to know your worth as a man. It's like, well, you have to know what you have to offer. Like, how, I don't know if I want to, what we were talking about earlier, as far as, I mean, I guess you can edit it out, but like, where you talking about, like, oh, the one bitch is, oh, yeah, I'll throw her a couple dollars or whatever. But like, we're better than our money. They don't know how to be better than their pussies. Their pussy is what they're selling.
Because that's what we're buying. That's what we're buying. Let's be honest.
Okay, fine. But we also are, unless that's all you're looking to buy, we have a lot more going for us if you have money to spend on a bitch, like for food and, a date, whatever the fuck. And especially if you can throw her some money for her bills or whatever the fuck. The difference between what I'm trying to say is, like, yes, we're trying to buy their pussy, but like they look at their pussies as like something that's like this great thing. But we look at our money as like, well, we have money for days, but I'm better than my money. So we'll throw money at a girl, but they won't just throw pussy.
Yeah, they will.
Well, there are certain ones.
There's a lot of them. No.
I feel like, I don't know if I'm explaining it right, or
You're saying that they put that pussy on a pedestal. And our money, we're not just our money, but they try to compare the two. Is that what you're saying?
if we woke up every day with $10,000 in our pocket, no matter what happens, you always wake up with $10,000 in your pocket. If you spent $10,000 yesterday, guess what? You wake up tomorrow with $10,000 today. And if women knew that, they'll come up to you and, oh, blah, 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 blah. Okay, I'll spend this $10,000 on you, but I'm better than that $10,000 because I have it every day. Women treat pussy as if it's like this sacred fucking thing. And it's not. It's everywhere.
I don't think that it's more so that they treat it sacredly. It's supply and demand. We made demand and supply, kind of, vice versa. Because for so long, we've made pussy gain more and more
important
value. Right. So women start seeing that we'll pay bills for pussy. Let me stop saying, well, I can say what I want. But
it's pussy inflation.
Yeah.
Is what's going on.
So now, from when women thought that, the goal was to try to get a relationship, and that the things that they did in the house was what made them qualify as a good woman. What makes them qualify as a good woman now is if she's a throat goat. And if not a throat goat, is she, she got that wop. We promote all that type of stuff these days to try to say what's the worth of a woman. You don't hear no woman talking about her worth in songs outside of sex. So, yeah, just as much as we try to blame it on them, I would have to say that it's us that set the bar so damn high for it. We really set the price for it. We just mad that we done set the damn thing too high, and then they put an extra tax on it. Yeah, they put an extra tax on it. Because there's a lot of gullible guys out here that don't mind getting taxed. They said it ain't tricking if you got it. And even the niggas that don't got it swear they got it. So, I don't know, my brother. I try to really like stay away from that mindset because it's poisonous. Should have did that last time, but okay.
So let's tell these fine folks what we got coming. You got a lot of good ideas, man. Like, you've been bouncing a lot of good ideas off of me, and I'm super excited for what you have coming for this podcast, and I'm very excited to be a part of it.
Well, I'm very happy that you are a part of it, man. I love having these conversations with you. But yeah, guys, man, we're about to try to do a little bit of expanding. Outside of us just doing the audio, we're going to be doing visual. So we're going to be creating videos for YouTube, and we're going to be creating content in many other different ways. Plus, we're going to be having different shows a part of the same, I guess, the same network, we're going to be calling it. So, it's going to be a few shows. Actually, it's going to be, we're going to have a girl talk show. It's going to be a health and wellness show. We're also going to be doing a cooking show. And these are different people that's going to be hosting these shows. It's not going to be us. We're not going to be, I'm sorry, guys, that me and Mr. Nick James is not going to be hosting the girls talk show. But
I will be doing the health and wellness show, just so everyone knows. A cigarette a day keeps the doctor away.
I'm telling you, please get your daily dose of vodka in.
Nicotine.
But and then also I'm trying to work in a sports show, but who I'm trying to work that out with. We're still talking things over, I guess to say.
It's a lot of big things. Like when you were explaining it to me, was very like, I don't want to say overwhelming. Like, I don't want to be super dramatic, but like is
No, but
very a big. Like, it's a big deal. Like, there's so many so many different things that anyone could listen to your network and find something that they can associate with.
basically, yeah. So that was
a big deal.
That was the main thing that I was trying to get at, is to have something that everybody can find value in, and to do the investment for it. It's a bit intimidating, but what is it to not pursue a true passion in life? A lot of times people live their whole life just working to make somebody else rich, or working so somebody else can enjoy their life. And nobody really truly goes after the things that they really want to go after. And this is something that I want to go after. And it's not more so about me. Like,
you're giving a lot of people a lot of opportunities. Myself included.
Yeah. So that's where, my head is at, is to see how far it can go. So I'm very excited about it. I'm trying to get everything started within the 1st of February. I know that we have some more. I'm gonna be dropping some more stuff. Well, when this come out, it's gonna be towards January 2nd. So by the time you hear this, it will be January 2nd or past. But then also by the 1st or 2nd week of February, I'm hoping that we can get everything up and running fully. So I'm looking. Excuse me. But I'm looking forward to it. It seems like all right. So sometimes when I paint a picture, thank you. Sometimes when I paint a picture, the picture's so big that it's fun painting it. But sometimes when you sit back to look at it again, after you start it, it looks overwhelming. And so right now I'm looking at this big ass picture that I see for all the things that we could do within, the show. And I look at, what is it called? Like marketing and getting everybody on the same page and finding, tech workers and all that stuff. Like, it's it's exciting and overwhelming at the same time. Like, I'm very excited that it's going down like that. But I just know that if you don't take a chance, nothing happens. You can't
never had a chance.
Yeah. You can't make none of the shots that you can't make none of the shots you don't take. And I believe in that a whole lot.
And if it gets to the point where, it's, people doing like the editing and shit like that, it's growth.
That would be so sweet. To not have to do that part.
It'll just be growth.
That part sucks.
I believe you.
That part sucks ass. Like, we recorded one. If you record 2 hours worth of shit, you have to go back and listen to 2 hours worth of shit. But even though it's 2 hours worth of shit, it takes 4 to 5 hours. You just got to stop, copy, drag, get the sound right, pull all the stuff together. Yeah, you'd be like, oh my God. I'd be like, my whole day done passed by. Like, literally. Some days I wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning, but I get on this at 5 o'clock, like on my days off. And then by the time I look up, it's like 11 o'clock in the afternoon. You be like, what the? Bro, I know I just didn't sit here and let the whole day pass by.
Could have been playing Tropico.
But I'm going to get Tropico with him. I don't know what you're talking about. Tropico teaches me so much. It's ridiculous. You really could have that teach a class. But yeah, I'm very excited about how things are gonna go. You know, it's exciting, and I hope that everybody is gonna be tuning in, subscribing. I hope that I hear all you guys' comments. Good, bad, indifferent. Because I mean, even if you give me a messed up comment, you know, you might tell me something that I need to improve on. Now, if you're just somebody that just wants to give me a whole bunch of bullshit, then I don't care about what you got to say. But I do like constructive criticism. So give it to me. Let me know. Because I'm going to be here to listen to it. So what do you have anything to say before we head out with these good people?
Yeah, of course. I'm very excited for what the future holds. I know that this is going to be a great journey for everyone involved.
Jesus Christ! But I got to work on my table manners.
That's all right. We're learning together, and it's the best thing that this is. Being able to speak to all of you gives me life. And I will say that I have no need for your constructive or destructive criticism. I will keep doing the same thing that I've been doing all along. I'll probably still read your fucking comments.
Yeah, I was about to say.
As soon as I see one wrong comment, I'm just going to be all to pieces.
That fucking cocksucker.
I'm done. I quit, Mike. I quit. But nah, I love all of you, everyone who's listening. Be well and hold on tight, cocksuckers, because we're fucking coming.
Whoop, whoop.
Thank you for tuning in to the Unbreakable Black Man Podcast. Remember to listen out for up and coming shows, and you can also follow me on all social platforms at Unbreakable BMP. If you would like to reach out with topic ideas, or even if you would like to be a guest on the show, you can always reach me by email at theunbreakablepodcast@gmail.com. As we close out, always remember your tongue is strong, but your mind is even stronger. So stop just talking about it and make shit happen.
If you're trying to find love, know it's hard to keep. Even when it get tough and you wanna leave, take a look into your eyes where I find reason. Yeah.